Hi guys, I'm back today with another haul. I know I've been doing far too much shopping, but the things that I have to show you today are mostly from Priceline and Big W. So I'll start with the two boring things, my skincare stuff that I picked up. Now I have been using the Simple Light Daily Moisturizer or whatever it's called, but it's the simple one. And it was lovely, but it's all gone now, and I used that at night and day, so I used that for everything. That was the only moisturizer I used, and it didn't have SPF, and I liked it, but I thought it was time for a change. So I picked up a night moisturizer. This is the Nivea Visage Pure and Natural Regenerating Night Cream, and I have been using this for about a week now, and I actually really like it. I love the smell. It smells clean but slightly floral, and it's really nice. And I love how grown up this makes me feel, because it's in a nice glass jar and it's got a bit of a weight to it, so it's a nice product. But yeah, I've only been using it for a week, so I'll let you know what I think later on. And the next thing is the Nivea Visage Daily Essentials Shine Controlling Moisture Cream. And this is SPF 15, so I'll give that a go. Now everything else, and the one other thing that I picked up that is skincare, was from David Jones, and it's the Philosophy Hands of Hope hand cream. And I picked this up because they were getting rid of all of their Christmas stock like a week ago, and so this was in one of their Christmas baubles. It came in like a little plastic box and you could hang it on the tree, so it was only like $4 or $5. But I actually don't like it as much as I thought I would, and I don't really like the smell, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not a huge fan. Now I'll move on to the makeup stuff. I think I got everything from Big W. Actually, I have one more thing to show you from Priceline. The Nivea lip butter. I got the vanilla and macadamia one, and the Priceline that I was at only had this one and the natural one. I know they do. Woo. Come on, you can do it. The caramel one available, but I've never seen the raspberry one. But anyway, so I'm not a huge fan of lip butters. I don't own any of the Rimmel lip butters because I don't really see the point of them. They basically just seem like $20 tinted chapsticks. So I was really dubious about this, but it was only a few dollars, and I was already, I think it was 2 for $3 or something on Nivea products, and I'd got the moisturizers, so I thought I'd give this a try. And I actually like it more than I thought I would. It smells amazing. It smells so good. I'm not a fan of really strong vanilla-y scents, but this just smells like, it's really, really nice. And it's just thick white cream. I will say, if you put like a layer of this on your lips, they do look really pale, so if you're putting on like quite a thick layer, your lips look really, really pale, and it looks kind of weird. So I wouldn't, that's why I keep this on my desk and I just use it like some on when I'm working away, because I wouldn't really wear it out and about. But yeah, it does smell really nice. I don't think it's super moisturizing, and it's still quite oily and like sits on the top of your lips for like a long time, but it's alright, I don't mind it. Now everything else is makeup. So I picked up 2 of the Covergirl Outlast Stay Brilliant nail polishes, and these had come out I think a day or 2 before I picked them up. You can't really see, but this colour is like a glittery sort of grey blue, and I think it's called Midnight Magic. It's really pretty, and the idea of this range of nail polish is that you're not meant to use a top coat. Midnight Magic, yes. You're not meant to use a top coat with it. It's meant to have a built-in top coat. And this is a really interesting sort of unique colour, so I thought I'd pick that up. The other colour that I picked up is Grapevine, and it's not as unique. It's just sort of a shimmery, purpley sort of colour. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Anyway, you can get an idea of the colour. It's not quite as blue as it's looking there. But anyway, and I tried these out, and I did really like them. They dried really, really fast. I think partly because you didn't have to wait for them to dry and then put a top coat on and wait for that to dry. They just sort of dried. But I do really like the colours, and they've got a few other colours that appear to be dupes for like mint candy apple and that kind of thing. They didn't last like a hugely long time, but I normally change my nail polish after like 4 or 5 days anyway, so that didn't really bother me. But yeah, I think they lasted for 3 days or so without chipping, which is really good for no top coat. So yeah, I really like those. They're really pretty. The next thing that I picked up is from Scandaleyes, and it is their Mineral Face Highlighter in Pearl. And I haven't really used many Scandaleyes products, but I have heard about them and people seem to really like them, so I thought I'd give this a go. It seemed easy enough to apply. So this is Pearl, which is like the pink toned one, and then they've also got a like goldy yellow toned one. But I do like this product. It is relatively easy to use. It's just got like a little pump on the top, and then you just sort of dot it where you want it. Yeah, and I think it does a good job. It definitely does highlight. I just find that I have to be careful. You're not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. You might be able to see it on my face if my cheeks looks particularly droopy. That is why. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a miracle product or anything, but I like the effect that it gives. The next thing that I got is the Rimmel Match Perfection Blush. What a lovely reflection. Match Perfection Blush in 001 Light. Now actually, if I take this off, you'll be able to see the colour better. It is quite dark. Like, as you can see, one of the colours is quite brown. So there's like a pinky colour, a browny colour, and then sort of a light browny pink. So I thought it was going to be really dark, but it actually suits my complexion quite well. It looks quite natural, which I really like. So I have been really liking this. I just generally really like Rimmel products. Everything that I've tried so far I have loved. Lucky me. So the next thing I got is also from Rimmel. It's one of their single eyeshadows. This is 102 Backstage. Again, sorry, I'll open it so you can see what the colour looks like. Take out the little doobie. 102 Backstage, and it's this really pretty shimmery sort of browny taupey kind of shade. I'll do a little swatch for you. It's so pretty. That's what it looks like on my finger. It actually looks quite green, but it's not green at all. So there we go, that looks better. It's like a brownie. It's so pretty. I adore this colour. I wear it pretty much every day. It's become my go-to eyeshadow. It's so easy to use. I love using eyeshadows where it's just there individually. You don't have to go rummaging through a palette or anything. The next thing that I got is the Maybelline Fit Me bronzer in light bronze, and everyone talks about the powder being amazing, and I needed a bronzer, so I thought I'd give this a go. Oops. And frankly, I'm really not that impressed. I really don't like this. It barely has any colour to it. Like, it doesn't feel nice when you swatch it, and like there's no, like when I'm rubbing it on my hand, I'm doing lots on my finger, you can barely see it. Like, I don't think this does anything for me. You can see it better in there actually than you can on my hand. But yeah, so I mean, I'll keep using it because I've bought it and I don't really want to try and find another bronzer. Because I'm quite pale, I just find it a pain finding a bronzer that will work for my skin, so I'm just going to stick with what I've got for the moment. The next thing that I got is one of the L'Oreal Rouge Caresse Shine, whatever the hell things, you know what I mean, you know what this is called. And I got it in 101 Lolita, which I thought was the prettiest shade. It's a pinky sort of shade, but it's sort of quite natural, not nude, but it's like a brown toned pink, so easy to wear. Yeah, I wasn't going to go for anything bright. I'm wearing this today, as you can maybe see, but I'll do a swatch of it anyway. The one thing I hate about this is the applicator. It drives me nuts. It doesn't make any sense to me. No. So we'll just do that. And the thing about this is it doesn't actually last as long as I was expecting it to, because I know these are meant to be a dupe for the expensive YSL ones, but and there you go, that's what it looks like on my hand at the bottom there. But yeah, like I apply this, and sometimes I'll blot and then apply another layer. I don't know if that's what you're meant to do or whatever. But then like an hour later I'll drink something and it'll all stick to the edge of the cup. It's, yeah, and it stays sticky. Like it doesn't feel sticky on my lips, but like when I'm eating food sticks to it, and it's really gross. It's a blech. So I like the colour, so I'm going to keep wearing it because why not? Yay! And the final thing that I have to show you is actually from ASOS, but I think I forgot to show it in my last haul. So it is another of the Scandaleyes shadow sticks. This one is in 002 Bulletproof Beige, and I love it. So if you saw my last haul, or the one before or whatever, I bought this one, which is the Bad Girl Bronze, but it was way darker than I was expecting. Like, it's very dark. So to use as an everyday base, it's a little bit much, because I do put like a light colour over the top, like I often, that's what I use this for, I put it over the top, but it was still a bit much. So I decided to get one of these because I love the lasting power, and I love how soft they are. They go on so well, and I adore this. I've been using this as my everyday colour. It's just, it's below the brown. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's a really pretty champagne-y colour. I adore it. Even if you're using, oh, okay, so I should put a disclaimer. I really like shimmery eyeshadow. I'm not a fan of like matte. So when I use this, even if I'm putting a shadow over the top that isn't like glittery or shimmery or whatever, it still has like a shimmer to it, because this is sort of shimmery, and when you put the powder over the top it just shines through kind of. It's very pretty. I adore this, and they're really affordable. So I reckon if you're in the market for an eyeshadow base or just a really easy, like you could just use this, bang bang bang, off you go. It's amazing. So I highly recommend these Rimmel Scandaleyes shadow eye sticks. They're amazing. So that's everything that I have for you today. I'm sorry this was so rambly. I didn't really plan this. I meant to be studying, but you know, this seemed more fun. So I will leave you with that. Goodbye. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.